But before we start this video, I just want to send all my heartfelt condolences and prayers out to the families who lost loved ones or experienced loved ones, who were injured or were part of these tragic events. I just send prayers, and I hope you're doing good during this moment. And just wanted to say that before the video starts. Thank you.
Lips down the air, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging screw, nigga, diamonds up against that wood. I'm lips down the air, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging screw, nigga, diamonds up against that wood. I'm lips down the air, no, I'm looking good.
Well, guys, we got to talk about something, and this is not gonna be no jokes, no funny type video. This is a serious video. Over this weekend, there was some tragic events that happened at a Travis Scott concert. If y'all don't know Travis Scott, he's world-renowned, artist, rap artist, whatever you want to call him. He's had multi-platinum, albums. He's a guy that's known by a lot of people, and his concerts. When you think of Travis Scott concert, you think about raging, you think about mosh pitting, you think about going crazy, going wild, and the type of artist he is, he kind of, if you look at the music he pushes out, that's the type of energy he's pushing forward to the youth, and the energy he's expecting from his fans at his concerts when they're out there. And he don't care if, if they're stomping on fans, beating up fans, all over fans can't breathe, fans passing out. Besides what happened this weekend with, tragically there being 8 lives lost at that concert because of them not taking the necessary, precautions and the safety measures for a concert of that magnitude. It was around like 55,000 people in one area. That's very, very hard to even manage. Even manage 10 people is hard, but 55,000 people, you have to be able to prepare for an event like that, where you have to make sure that people have water, people have space, and people aren't on top of each other, trampling each other. Honestly, Travis Scott concerts are all like this, where he's had other incidences where he's had fans in situations where they've either hurt themselves, or he's encouraged fans to break barriers, go into the concerts, disrespect police, disrespect security authority, just get into the concert with all means. And a lot of the times in these concerts, people in the front row, they end up suffering the most, because especially when people are just piling in, they get pushed into the railing. And a lot of people that did die were because of this. They got pushed into the railings, or randomly injecting people with substances. It was a security guard that got injected, and those claims were false at first. People didn't believe them, but they actually came out to be true at that concert. And it begs the question: are these people taking the safety measures they need to take to make sure that those people are safe? Because those people paid to be at that place. So Travis Scott Live Nation, which group that books the concerts for the people, I guess the middleman you would call them, and the producers of the show, they're the ones being held liable for this. They're the ones being sued. There's been at least 13 lawsuits filed already. Like I said, there was not enough safety precautions at that event. If you have an event like that, you have to be able to prepare to be able to not have situations like this. And also, the thing about this situation that's messed up is also, Travis Scott did have artists at that event. He had Drake at the event that he was actually had there as a guest rapper, and he had a lot of other guest performers. And these performers themselves, they can now be held liable for this situation if they were aware of what was going on with the fans, even if they were aware that somebody did die and they didn't stop it or not perform that night. They can be held liable. It's like being an accomplice to murder at that point, because you know what's going on, but you're still not taking the time to stop what's going on. You're still going to be held accountable for that type of situation, which is scary in a sense, because you go to these concerts and you would hope that these people care for your safety and want to make sure that you're good. When you're the reason that they have money and they're famous, because you're the ones pouring the money into these people, into their merchandise, into their concerts, into all this. So you would think that they would care a little more. there was actually video of fans, yelling. They got on the stage yelling at, camera crew and producers, like, stop the show, start trying to get their attention, and they just ignored them to the point where it makes you think those people talking about this is a rich personal opinion. I feel like there's some dark magic that's going on right now with Travis Scott. And if you're in tune spiritually, you understand what I'm talking about. But what is going on right there, that's just the music industry in itself is a very dark and evil industry that is controlled by very dark energies and very, very dark magic. Hollywood is no joke. Music industry is no different. These things are entities that are ruled over by darkness, man. It's nothing fun, my personal opinion. But also, what I want to say is Travis Scott, he encourages his fans to be wild. You know what I'm saying? There was an incident in New York back in 2017 where Travis Scott, there was a video, he encouraged the fan to jump off of the balcony into the crowd. And he's on the mic like, jump, yeah, don't be. But like, he's encouraging his fans. So the fact that he's in this situation isn't surprising, because even his apology I didn't feel it was genuine. It didn't feel genuine to me. It felt very forced. Also in that concert where that he encouraged that person to jump off the balcony and push somebody off of the balcony, to leading to that kid being paralyzed for the rest of his life because he went to a concert because he wanted to have fun. You have to be able to understand what is the boundaries at a concert. Yes, you want to be rowdy, yes, you want to be wild, but what is the boundaries at a concert to remain safe? You know what I'm saying? Because the people who were rowdy and loud, they realized what came with that, and it was death and injury and tragedy, honestly. And it's not something that you want to put on somebody. Like, I'm not putting this on Travis Scott. At the end of the day, he has to make sure that he's being more liable to make sure that his fans aren't putting themselves in a position to harm themselves. There's even concerts of different artists, and they see a fan faint and they'll stop their whole show, and they'll say, make sure that guy's good, make sure they get him out the crowd to medics so he can be safe, so he doesn't die or doesn't die from dehydration or something. But Travis Scott didn't even stop the show. He continued to perform. He continued to sing. There's video of him singing and doing a robot and still performing whilst people are yelling, stop the show, and people are saying people are dying and people are chanting this. The crowd is chanting at him to the point where it's like, you still perform for 30 minutes after he also knew that the situation happened. Personally, I feel he should have just stopped the show completely. The show doesn't mean more than people's lives and people's safety and people's health. It's messed up in a sense where like it makes it seem even worse for him. Like I said, bro, I just pray for all the families who lost loved ones. I pray for all the families who had people there who made it out, and I pray for everybody who was part of that situation, and I keep in my prayers. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope everybody's doing good. I just want to touch upon the situation just to let y'all know, because in me personally, I'm a young guy. I'm 21 years old. When I was in high school, was when Travis Scott was booming, when he was going into mainstream attention. I'm talking about when this man made Antidote. As a freshman in high school, bro, bumping that, being rowdy, being crazy, always wanted to be the wildest in the party. And I was a junior when he came out with Astroworld. You know what I'm saying? So I was in that craze where I was those young kids that were Travis Scott fans. And I never went to a Travis concert because I don't personally like concerts. I personally don't like that whole all together clobbled up, like you can't move, and I'm not into all that. You can tell that his music, it leads to things that occurred. You know what I'm saying? We have to hold the artist accountable because of the things that he's putting out to the youth, honestly. And I feel like a lot of music is gonna start being to the forefront to try to say, what I'm saying, there's things going on in this world, and we might have to start holding the music accountable. Some of the youth's father is the music. You know what I'm saying? Some of the youth's parents are the music. They grow up on the music. That's how they learn how to talk. That's how they learn how to communicate. They learn a lot from music. Music, it's the universal language. It's a universal language. So we gotta start understanding how powerful music is, how powerful words are, how powerful energies are, and really protect ourselves and understand where we're putting ourselves in, because You know what I'm saying? It's scary to even think that you can go to a concert to have fun and you're not even gonna walk out of it. And I just tell the you tribe, be careful, take care of yourselves. If you are party goers, if you are concert goers, be precautious to what concerts you're going, or even if you go to these concerts that are dangerous, be precautious, stay hydrated, make sure you got space, make sure you're not in the front row. Yes, you want to see these artists, but at the end of the day, the idolization of these artists could be causing to the downfall of us, and we have to understand that we can't idolize things that are hurting us. I'm gonna get off this. I just want to leave y'all with that. Get it up in the comment section. Always make sure to like up the video if you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe to the Good Vibes Only Network for more content, more videos. New video coming out on Friday. Stay tuned, stay good, stay hydrated, stay safe. And to the families, we pray for you. Stay safe. I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.
I flips down the air, no one took it